Dubbed as the surfing capital of the North, La Union is known as a surfing destination that's very accessible from Manila. Surfers and even non-surfers head to San Juan, a municipality in La Union, which is known for its huge waves and wide shores. But if you're not interested in surfing or looking for something else to do other than go to the beach, Elyu has much more to offer, and that's exactly what we'll talk about in this video. Hey Beach Listers! This is Hannah from Philippine Beach List. In this video, we'll take you around La Union to show you the attractions and activities that you'll surely enjoy even if you're not a surfer or a beach bummer. Even though La Union, or Elyu for short, became popular as a surfing destination, the province's map is dotted with other activities and sites that are also worth adding to your itinerary. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to get the latest updates on all things bee. Beach lists, bucket lists, busting life in the city, and more. As you may have noticed, this video will be in English, but if you want a Tagalog version of this, just visit the Poor Traveler right here. Okay, aside from the usual beach bumming and surfing, here are some of the best tourist spots or things to do in La Union. San Fernando is La Union's capital, located just next to San Juan. If you're staying in Orbis Tondo, San Fernando is just a bus or tricycle ride away. The most popular attraction here is Macho Temple, a Taoist temple built in 1977 dedicated to Macho or Matsu, a Chinese sea god. In another part of town, you'll come across Pindangan ruins, which are the ruins of the first ever Catholic church built in 1764 in San Fernando. You can also go to the Filipino-Chinese Friendship Pagoda and savor this wonderful view. And if you get hungry while exploring, go to Halo Halo de Iloco and try one or all of their versions of Halo Halo. Fiesta Halo Halo, Buko Halo Halo, and Pritong Halo Halo or Fried Halo Halo. You can also visit the luxurious Santorini-themed Thunderbird Poro Point Resort on a day tour. This tour of San Fernando would take half a day. If you don't have your own car, you can charter a tricycle. It would cost around 1,000 to 1,200 pesos per tricycle for this tour if you're coming from San Juan. Luna is known for its pebble beaches. Yes, you heard that right, pebble beaches. It's a long stretch measuring a few kilometers and it's strewn with small and medium-sized pebbles. Aside from its unique shore, there are multiple attractions along it that you can visit, like Baluarte Watchtower, one of the 5 historic watchtowers in La Union, declared by the National Museum of the Philippines as cultural treasures in 2014. This historical brick structure served as a lookout tower to watch for Moro, Chinese, and Japanese invaders. You can also enter and explore inside the watchtower, and right next to it is Lola Mending's Cafe, where you can try the Baluarte Supreme Churros that's shaped like the watchtower. Meanwhile, on the other side is Nalvo Pebble Beach, where a few art galleries are located. These galleries feature the stones and pebbles in the area. Among these galleries is Bahay na Bato, an extensive property on the seaside that used to be a vacation house of the owners Dr. Edison and Dr. Purita Chan Noble. Next to it is Bato de Luna, where you'll be welcomed by this giant turtle made of stone. This gallery showcases the works of the South Korean stone artist, Mr. Bong Kim. Some of the designs are for kids, while others are a bit tongue-in-cheek. But what they all have in common is that they're overflowing with creativity. When it gets too hot, both sides have their indoor galleries. There are also areas with a lot of trees, so it comes with a lot of shade as well. You can also find the Rigayos Beach here in Luna, which has finer sand compared to the pebble beaches of Nalvo. On your way back, you can also make a stop here in Parawir Man-Made Forest. This is located in Balawan, but it's on the way anyway. Just be careful because it does sit on a highway. Many tourists who visit La Union stay in Urbistondo Beach in San Juan, but not a lot of people know that there's a beautiful waterfall just in its neighboring town of San Gabriel. Getting there is easy. It's only about 15 to 20 minutes away from Urbistondo, but first you have to drop by the area near the Municipal Treasury Office of San Gabriel. You need to register and pay the environmental or entrance fee of 30 pesos. This is also where you'll get a tour guide that costs 700 pesos per group. Yes, it's mandatory because they enforce a no tour guide, no entry policy. From here, you'll ride a habal-habal going up the mountain. It costs 400 pesos per habal-habal for a round-trip ride. The ride going to the falls is a bit scary. Although the road is paved and smooth, there are a lot of curves and there's a cliff which makes it even more terrifying. But you'll feel relief once you get to the start of the walking trail. It's a downhill path that takes around 15 minutes. All that journey will be worth it once you get a glimpse of Tangadan Falls. It has 2 tiers and each has a natural pool at the bottom. It's also surrounded by huge boulders that add to its beauty. You can take a dip in the bottom pool, but just make sure to be extra careful because there are slippery areas. Another tip is to go early to avoid the crowds and too much heat. You can even have the place to yourself if you're lucky and take lots of photos without having to worry about taking too long or having too many people in the background. There are a lot of possible photo spots here. Just ask your guide because they'll take you to the best ones for sure. Bauang is known for the hectares of grape farms or vineyards in town. And if you didn't know about this before, you'll surely find out when you pass by Bauang because there are a lot of signages like this offering grape picking experiences. However, we can't vouch for all of them. When our team went here, we decided to go straight to Lomboy Grape Farm's Uvas Cafe to inquire. They are considered to be the pioneers in grape farming here in La Union. When you get here, you need to pay a 25 peso registration fee first. Then you'll get assigned a habal-habal or motorcycle that would take you to their farm or partner farm. It usually costs around 350 pesos per kilo for the grapes that you'll pick. It's important to note that for this activity, timing is everything. You should time your visit to the season of grapes here. The most ideal months to go grape picking is from March to May. Here are some of the grape picking farms in La Union. Aside from grape picking, there are also other places you can visit in this part of La Union. Also located in Bauang is Shano Umok Gallery and Cafe. If you're coming for a visit, don't miss out on trying their halo-halo. In the town of Agoo, you will find Agoo Fun World and Agoo Basilica, also known as Basilica Minor of Our Lady of Charity. If you're looking for more attractions where you can take a dip other than the beach, you can head to Immuki Island in Balawan. It's about a 30-minute drive from San Juan. It's very accessible because its jump-off point is here at Barangay Parawir's Barangay Hall, which is just next to the highway. This is where you'll register and pay the 20 peso environmental fee. From here, you just need to walk a little to reach the coast where you'll see Immuki Island not too far away. You can actually walk to get to the island during low tide, but if the tide is high, you can rent a bamboo raft. Each raft costs 250 pesos and can fit 5 to 7 people depending on its size. It's important to know that Immuki Island is very rocky, so you need to wear sturdy footwear. The most ideal would be aqua shoes, so your whole feet would be protected. In between these jagged rocks and mangroves, you'll find 3 stunning lagoons that are perfect for swimming. Each one has a different depth. Some parts are very shallow, which is great for non-swimmers who just want to enjoy the water, while other parts are very deep. Some parts are up to 12 feet in depth, so some people actually go cliff jumping. The water here is crystal clear, so you can see different kinds of fish swimming. There are also sea urchins, so just avoid stepping on them. And keep in mind that food and drinks are not allowed on the island. But you can bring it to the mainland where there are huts that you can use. There are also shower rooms here where you can change or take a shower for 10 pesos. Aside from lying on the beach, going swimming, or basking in the waves, there's another thing you can enjoy in San Juan. If you're a foodie, you'll surely love going on a food trip here. San Juan has a very colorful food scene. There's a lot of great food places that offer different types of food, and there's always something new to try. One of the places our team really loved here is Masa Bakehouse. When you go here, give their shakshuka a try. It's a North African dish composed of poached eggs and a sauce made of tomatoes, cheese, eggplant, and different kinds of spices. It's the perfect dip for their in-house made sourdough bread. If you're looking for something more familiar, order Manong Benny, their take on Eggs Benedict. When in Urbistondo, try Greek food in Jeffs's. There are a lot of delicious items on their menu like their chicken souvlaki, moussaka, and salads. And if you're still hungry, make your way to Mad Monkeys and try their barbecue bacon burger or head to Sabong for their honey bagoong fried chicken. If you need the pick-me-up, grab an iced coffee at El Union Coffee and Clean Beach Coffee. And these are just some of the places you can try here. There are a lot more food spots in La Union that you should try when you visit. We'll discuss those in future videos. If you have questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. And if you want to see more beach recommendations and other Philippine destinations worth adding to your bucket list, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We are Philippine Beach List on all those platforms. You can also check out our blog, philippinebeaches.org. The Philippines has so many islands, it's honestly going to take a whole lifetime to visit each one. So that just means we better get counting. Again, this is Hannah. Join me again next time as we check another destination off our Philippine Beach List. Bye!